Hey guys, welcome to vlog number 103. For the next couple of vlogs, it is going to be the Bridgerton series by Julia Quinn, on addition to Queen Charlotte by Shonda Rhimes and Julia Quinn. So for the very first one, for actual vlog number 103, is going to be The Duke and I by Julia Quinn. So it is a Netflix series. You can watch season 1 through 5 now on Netflix. So The Duke and I is about in the ballroom and drawing rooms of the Regency London rolls around. Is it rolls around? Yeah, rolls around. From their earliest days, children of aristocrats learn how to dress and early in curtsying before the prince, while others dictates of the time are unspoken yet universally understood. A proper duke should be an imperious and aloof. A young marriageable lady should be amiable, but not too amiable. Daphne Bridgerton has always failed to the latter. The fourth of eight siblings. In her close-knit family, she has formed friendships with the most eligible man in London. Everyone likes Daphne for her kindness, and wit, but no one truly desires her. She is simply too deuced honest for that, too unwilling to play the romantic games that captivate gentlemen. Amiability is not a character shared by Simon Basset, the Duke of Hastings. Recently returned to London from abroad, he intends to shun both marriage and society, just as his callous father shunned Simon throughout his painful childhood. Yet an encounter with his best friend's sister offers another option. If Daphne agrees to a fake courtship, Simon can deter the mamas who parade their daughters before him. Daphne, meanwhile, we will see her prospects and her reputation soar. The plan works like a charm at first, but amid the glittering gossip, cutthroat world of London's elite, there is only one certainty: love ignores every rule. So, I rated this book a 5 out of 5. I want to say this was probably one of my favorite books of the series. The whole series was a great series, but I think Daphne's story was very well written. Yeah, it was really well written. I liked how Julia Quinn wrote this book. I really liked it. This is also a Netflix series called The Bridgertons. It's a good show. It's a good series on Netflix. These two, the cover of this book is actually, these are the two actors, the actress and the actor that actually play Simon and Daphne. So these are what they look like. Normally I'm not a really big fan of them changing the covers to like an actor or an actress of the movie, but I think most of the books in Bridgerton, some of them are the cover of the series. Yeah. And of course, there's certain things that are written in the book that are not in the TV series or movies. The books go into a little bit more detail of certain scenes. Obviously, certain scenes cannot be on TV, as we know. Even though it's on Netflix, I mean, but still, I definitely recommend. Viewers' discretion advised, obviously, or readers' discretion advised. It is a little smutty. It is a historical romance, meaning any of the romance or any of the backstory is not anything that is happening right now. Obviously, there's no these balls and these taunts and whatever. They're not really happening right now, or at least not as much as they used to. Yeah, I definitely recommend. If you're going to be reading the books along with watching the series, don't read the books in order. Because the TV series, the Netflix series, is not necessarily in order to what the books are. At least of what that's. At least from what I'm aware of. But let me check. So the order that I'm going to be doing is the official order of the books. But again, the books or the Netflix series does not necessarily follow the book order. I think the series goes from Daphne to Colin, or no, from Daphne to Anthony to Colin. Well, no, Colin's season 5. But Colin is like book 5, or no, book 7 or something. But yeah, the books don't. The series don't really follow the book order. So I would definitely recommend reading all books first and then going into the book series, or at least try to watch the TV series when you're reading that specific book. Because the books kind of do, like, in book 5, you know that Daphne's married, Anthony's married, and all that stuff. So they kind of do order, like, they do kind of go in order that way, because each book, somebody gets married. But in the book series, it kind of skips around. But I definitely recommend, definitely put this on your TBR, and come back soon for book 2, where we explore the Viscount who loved me, which is Anthony's story. So book 1 is Daphne's story, and book 2 is going to be Anthony's story. And stay tuned for that. And today's Sunday, so maybe on Tuesday. Alrighty, bye.